My name is Princess Fatima bint Hassan al-Sheikh, and I am a descendant of Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab, the founder of Wahhabism, whose teachings have shaped the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for 300 years. My family are the guardians of Islamic orthodoxy, the most powerful religious dynasty in the Muslim world. On a business trip to El Salvador, I was involved in a terrible accident that took my life for several minutes. During those moments between life and death, I met Jesus Christ face to face, and he told me the plans he had for my life. When I woke in a hospital and declared my faith in Jesus, my father arranged my arrest within hours. I was transported in secret and deposited under a false identity in CICOT, the Centro de Confinamiento del Terrorismo, a prison in El Salvador designed to hold 40,000 of the most dangerous criminals on the planet. But I was not placed among ordinary prisoners. I was hidden in a secret wing that the public does not know exists, a section where female serial killers are buried away from the world forever. No one knew I was there. My family told no one. I was erased from existence, condemned to suffer indefinitely among women who had murdered dozens without remorse. My crime was meeting Jesus and refusing to deny him. But what my family did not understand, what the corrupt officials who arranged my disappearance could never have anticipated, is that the Jesus I followed into that prison followed me there as well. And what he did inside those walls converted 100 serial killers to faith, shook hardened murderers to their knees, and ignited a revival that continues to this day. This is my testimony. My father, Sheikh Hassan bin Omar al-Sheikh, was not merely a parent but a living institution, a man whose religious authority extended far beyond our household into mosques and Islamic universities across the globe. He stood tall and imposing, with a long white beard that reached his chest and eyes that could look through you and see every sin you had ever committed or contemplated. When he spoke, everyone listened, not because he raised his voice, but because his words carried the weight of 300 years of religious scholarship and the backing of the Saudi state itself. He served on the Council of Senior Scholars, the highest religious authority in the kingdom, issuing fatwas that affected millions of Muslims worldwide and advising the royal family on matters ranging from criminal punishment to international diplomacy. At home, he ruled with absolute authority derived not merely from cultural tradition, but from religious mandate. To disobey my father was not simply disrespectful, but sinful, a violation of Islamic teaching about honoring parents that carried consequences in this life and the next. My mother, Lady Maryam al-Sheikh, was everything my father was not in temperament while being everything he required in obedience. She was soft-spoken and gentle, with warm hands that would stroke my hair when I was sick, and a voice that could make any trouble seem smaller than it really was. She had been raised in another prominent religious family and had been married to my father at 17, spending her entire adult life serving his needs and raising his children according to the strict Islamic principles he demanded. She taught me kindness through small acts that my father never witnessed, sneaking me treats when I had been denied them for some minor infraction, whispering words of comfort when his disapproval had reduced me to tears. But she never contradicted him openly, never questioned his decisions, never suggested that any aspect of our religious life might be negotiable or subject to interpretation. She had learned that survival